So it's Witney Radio. It's the bigger breakfast here. It's well, what can I say? It's summertime. That's what it's about. Summertime in Oxfordshire. And joining me now is Kieran, music promoter, come organizer, come chief music honcho for the Charlbury Beer Festival. As he laughs, you're an important man, because you, in less than a week's time, have to entertain the masses at what is this just fantastic beer festival. What does it take to organise the music at Charlbury Beer Festival then? Is it a daunting task? Because obviously now what you've done, all the hard work you've done, you can't change because it's less than a week to go, and we'll be there watching that stage.
It is. So we start the organisation. We start it around. Well, I start before Christmas actually.
Wow.
So we look at the bands that have played recently.
Yep.
And those that went down really well last year, we try and keep them on. And
Yep.
we also like to kind of keep the music fresh as well.
Yes. Yeah.
So we can introduce new acts to everybody.
Fantastic.
So last year, the 7 O'Clock Junkies opened. They made their debut and opened the music last year and went down a storm. They're a local covers band who play music from the likes of R.E.M. and Elvis Costello. Delighted to have them back again. They're opening the beer festival again. We're going to have Charlbury Morris dancers dancing throughout the day. I mean, it wouldn't be a beer festival without the Charlbury Morris.
Brilliant.
We have Generation Jones making their debut. They play, they're influenced by the works of James Taylor and Joni Mitchell. We have young Emily Laura. She plays beautiful acoustic interpretations of current music from like the likes of Ed Sheeran, Selena Gomez. And I think she's going to really inspire the younger members of our audience.
Yeah.
Delighted to have Adi Johnson. He's a regular on Six Music. He's coming to play some acoustic tunes. He kind of has that deep South USA vibe going on.
Yeah.
He's got some great albums. I recommend them to you. Sirloin and the Steak Knights. They're a local covers band. They're making their Charlbury Beer Festival debut. They play. We were listening to their covers of Roxy Music and the Beatles. They're going to be
Fantastic.
great.
And I love that Sirloin and the Steaks.
I mean, you can't.
Genius.
So one of my local favourite bands is The Standard. They're always great fun, always get everyone partying. They always have that kind of unexpected what's going to happen with The Standard.
Yeah.
Great fun band. And then we're going to go ska mad at the end. Hope and Glory will be ending, and it's going to be that madness vibe. There's going to be a giant sculpture of a madness ska dog next to the stage. It's going to be great fun.
That's fantastic. That sounds so good. The big boss here, Laura, she's seen... Well, in fact, we regularly see Hope and Glory at another music festival, and they are just so energetic. And I hope they won't mind me saying a few of them are getting on in the years. They're not spring chickens, but the way they throw themselves about on stage, they must literally have to have a month off in between gigs because it's just so energy efficient. It's unbelievable.
I mean, they really look the part. They look so smart.
Yeah.
They've got their saxophones going on, and I just love watching the crowd from the stage, and you can just see that bouncing.
Yeah, we've seen, and they support the station as well. They're always doing stuff for us. In fact, I know it's probably the wrong thing to be mentioning the C word in June, but they've done some Christmas stuff for us in the past, and it's just brilliant. You know that they're just a really good. Because they are local, aren't they? They're a local band. In fact, I think there are several local bands there.
That's right. So we like to encourage local bands to play at the festival, so everyone can see them play, and so that they can get invited to play at other local festivals too. And there's just so much talent in Oxfordshire. You know, seeing bands playing at Riverside Festival, Cornbury Festival. It's just there's so much talent here, and
that's fantastic.
For me, it's a privilege to be a part
But it's not just a music festival, is it? I mean, you've got beer and cider and wine and gin and so much stuff I have to read out, and food, and obviously the Aunt and Sally Championships, which are fantastic.
It's the World Aunt Sally Championships.
Unbelievable.
You know, why it's not on Sky Sports, I don't know.
There's a deal to be done there, I can tell. How is it you keep going then? Because you've been going, what is this, 20 plus years doing this?
I think this is our 22nd year now.
Yeah.
And I think it's just important, you know, we've grown a lot over the years as a festival, and we have to keep up to date with current trends. We have to update the food. You know, the food is we have pig roast, we have gourmet food, we have duck wraps. The food's delicious. The drinks, I mean, the craft beer industry has come on so much certainly in the last 20 odd years.
Yeah.
And so we like to have lots of different interesting beers, both local and national. We've had beers in from the USA last year and Germany. And gin's a big thing now. So again, you have to move with the trends. Gin is a popular drink with all the different variants of gin. And the kids, you've got to keep the kids entertained. So this year we have the Wilderness. The guys who run the Wilderness Camp Wilderness at Wilderness Festival. They're running our kids tent, so the kids can make bracelets. There's camouflage sessions, how to camouflage.
Fantastic.
Survival skills, different methods of lighting fires, roasting marshmallows. It's going to be great fun for the kids too.
That's really good. As a role that you have here organising the music, is there any acts you've desperately tried to get that you can't, that maybe we could see if there was a Witney Radio wish list that you could turn around and go, oh, we'd love this to play? I mean, Radiohead are not far away.
I would love to have Radiohead, Supergrass, you know. If you can have a word with them, that would be great. A Supergrass Radiohead combo.
Oh, wouldn't that be good?
That would be fantastic.
That would be great. But it must be good at organising these bands. I mean, I understand one of the acts this year, there's always this worry that you have to make sure you fit the fantastic atmosphere that you have there. And I understand somebody this year that you've actually booked to play just sent you her YouTube channel.
Well, this is it. So she got in touch with us via Facebook, and she said, she does local busking. So this is Emily Laura Snuggs. She does local busking. She plays open mic sessions at pubs, and she said, this might not be what you're looking for, but can you have a look at my YouTube page? And we looked at her YouTube page.
I just thought,
I mean, she really owns the tunes that she plays. She's got a beautiful voice. She's going to inspire the youngsters who are watching, who are just seeing this girl playing the guitar with this beautiful voice. And, I'm hoping it will inspire youngsters to think, well, if she can have a go, I can have a go.
That's fantastic. And obviously this year, the big bonus is you can listen to it all live. We do want you to listen if you can't get there, but we'd really like you to get there and see this in person. But obviously you can listen live on Witney Radio 99.9 FM. So the date in the diary is this Saturday, the 29th of June. What time does it kick off?
It starts at 12. The music starts at 1.
Okay.
And the music goes right through till 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Fantastic.
There's usually encores. You want to keep everyone
absolutely.
on stage.
You've got to do that.
Yeah.
And it's all taking place at Charlbury Cricket Ground, doesn't it?
That's right, just opposite the train station.
How understanding are they that you can turn their cricket pitch and area into a beer festival then?
They have been absolutely fantastic. They've been great to work with.
That's brilliant. Excellent stuff. If you want more information about the beer festival, you can go to charlburybeerfestival.org. You've got just less than a week to go. There is currently a 10% discount if you buy your online tickets, but they are selling out fast. So make sure you head over to charlburybeerfestival.org. And you can also follow the excitement by following the Beer Festival on social media. Kieran, how do they get hold of you?
Yes, so we are lively on, if you go to Twitter, at Charlbury BF, Beer Festival, and we're on Facebook and Instagram too, so please say hi, and we'll be tweeting and Facebooking and Instagramming in the build-up.
Sounds fantastic. Brilliant stuff. Less than a week to go. It's got to be the place to be on Saturday, the 29th of June, Charlbury Beer Festival. Kieran, thanks for coming in. I'm sure you have to go and do some last-minute signings and maybe chase that Radiohead Supergrass combo we've been talking about.
Let's do it.
Let's do it for next year. You're listening to Witney Radio on 99.9 FM and online at 999.radio.